Hello and welcome back. My name is Shawnlyn, and today I wanted to show you how I do French twists. And what I do is double French twists along both the side of my head. It gives kind of like a double Dutch braid vibe because it sticks out from your head as opposed to being kind of under. It has that bigger, fluffy look to it. So what I've done is I've showered last night and I just let my hair air dry, nothing special. And so now this is what we can work with. In order to do this, I'm just using some water that I filled in a spray bottle. So making sure that my hair is going to be just a little bit wet. And I have a spray bottle that I put this product in, but it's Cedar Rose Shag Spray. It's just like a kind of like a sea salt spray. It's just something to give your hair texture when it's, fairly straight like mine is. I do always have to be looking in a mirror while I do this. So I am currently in my bathroom and I'm able to see into my mirror here. So how I'm going to start is I'm going to take my water and just kind of lightly spray everywhere, make sure I'm getting all the layers. This side is not quite as important as the other side yet because I'm going to do the other side first. I'm going to section my hair, but after I get it lightly damp. It's really just lightly damp so that you can hold on to it a little bit better. It holds its shape a little bit better. Maybe like 15% wet. I have no idea how to quantify that, but I try to make sure that, there's a little bit of wetness because we're also going to be using our sea salt spray. And so you don't want your hair to be too wet with just the water. You also don't want it to be too wet because if you have the same problem as me, I have a lot of hair and it definitely will not be dry by the end of the night because I also use this. I style my hair like this in the morning, and then at the end of the day, I take it out right before bed and it'll be all nice and wavy tomorrow. So I'll show you what that looks like too. So the next thing that we're going to do is section it out. And my hair really likes to part. So I just take a makeup brush that I use for dry shampoo and just go straight down. I honestly don't care if it's not perfectly straight. It's not that big of a deal to me. Um, so do with that what you will. Part your hair down the center however you want. And then I'm just going to tie this guy off to the side. And now we're going to get our sea salt spray. And this is just an old spray bottle that I have. And this one, you're going to go a little more crazy than the water because this is your texture. So if you're doing this hairstyle to have waves the next day, you're definitely going to want to spray with sea salt spray, some sort of texturizing spray so that your hair can actually hold that. So our next steps, I'm just going to take a small section in the front, just a little bit, just like that. And then I'm going to divide this guy into two sections. And the next step is kind of how you're going to make this into a holding French twist. So you're going to twist forward both pieces, and then you're going to wrap them over each other. And there's usually a spot that will kind of stick out. I'm not sure if you can see that, but I'll just pull it down a little bit better. And so now what you're going to do, you're going to take a little piece from here, from the back, not from the underside just yet. And each time you incorporate a new piece, you're going to twist. And then just do one twist around and kind of tighten each time. The next, I'll come in and kind of do right above my temple, right about there. And just every single time you do this, you're going to be twisting, and kind of keep in mind that your hair is going to be going towards the back. So when you're twisting up front, try not to bring it up here as you're twisting it, but hold it more towards the back so that it's going to look not quite as lumpy bumpy as if you were doing it towards the front. And so I just kind of continue on doing this with, kind of thick pieces of hair. I'm not trying to do every single little braid or every single little piece But I go pretty good behind my head here for that last piece that I'm going to do along the top. And the way that this works for longer hair is you're going to end in a braid. So I'll show you what that's like. So this is going to be my last piece that I'm going to twist in. And I usually do it like right behind my ear here. So I'm going to twist that guy in, and then now I'm just going to braid. So I'm going to take this section of hair and I'm just doing a standard normal braid, and that's it. And I go all the way down until I don't have too much hair. I always have one piece that's shorter than the others. And so I'll do that. And then with this little end hair, what I'll do is just kind of twist it around since you have that sea salt spray in there. And throughout the day, it's going to become like a cute little curl. For me and my hair, it doesn't really hold into the next day. It kind of just flattens out. It's not really that exciting, but it makes this hairstyle look a little cuter. So we've had our one side, you can kind of get an idea of what it's going to look like. So we're going to do the same on this side. And with this guy, my hair dried a little bit, so I'm just going to do a little refresher of our water. And when I'm kind of brushing my hair, finger combing my hair forward, or I'm finger combing my hair a little bit forward here, just because this part is going to be coming in and this part's coming back. So in order for this part to look kind of cohesive, you want to bring this part forward and this part back so that they can join together. And then we're going to do our spray. As you can hear, I'm almost out. Definitely need to get some more, but it lasts a really long time. And I do this hairstyle almost every other day. I don't love my hair when it's straight, so this is kind of my way of not having it straight. I also don't want to brush, so I just finger comb my hair. That's it. That's all I do. So you'll probably have some hair come off while you're doing this as well. So again, we're just going to take a little piece in the front, divide that into two pieces, and we're doing that frontwards twisting action. And I will say, when I first tried this hairstyle 2 or 3 years ago, it was so loose, it was so difficult. I did not wear it out of the house. So don't give up. Basically, don't give up, because now people ask me how I do my hair like this, and I learned just from watching a video. And it's so fast and so easy for me now. I time myself sometimes, and it's pretty much always under 10 minutes. So it's also just a super easy, fast hairstyle that makes you look really put together, and it can be, kind of cute and fun, or it can be a little more fancy. I feel like it really works for all occasions. Okay, and then we're going to get to that that last piece that we're going to be twisting in. And then we're going to go back into our braid. So I adapted the braid. I hadn't seen anybody else talk about doing a braid at the end, but I adapted the braid because when I started doing this, I had really short hair, kind of above my shoulder. But now my hair, I'm growing it out and it's a lot longer. And so once you get towards the end, you can't just tie a twist together. It just will all completely come undone. So I decided, oh, well, when I'm close to the bottom, why don't I just braid it instead? And it looks super cohesive. And people always think that I have done double Dutch braids, but I have no idea how to do that. So yeah, this is the final look. So I think it's a really fast, easy thing to do. Oh, and then this is how the back looks. So yeah, super easy, super fun. And then I will come back and show you tonight, after spending the day going out doing things. I'll show you how it looks when I first take it down, and then again in the morning, because it is actually pretty different. My hair falls a lot overnight, and so you'll be able to see that. And I'm just going to be doing this a lot today. I'm somebody who plays with their hair, so that happens. Okay, so it's nighttime now. Brushed my teeth, done my skincare, just about to go to bed. And I'm just gonna loosely take these guys out. Not gonna brush it out too much. Just gonna leave them kind of in big loops here. And then it'll tone down a lot in the morning. And now it's 7 in the morning, and I'm gonna be going to work soon. But this is what this looks like now. And I put in some smoothing stuff because obviously I have quite frizzy hair. Also, I have a very early job, but I'm not a morning person, so I'm just tired. But I just do a little bit of smoothing. You don't want to break it up too much. I have found it gets a lot frizzier when you break it up a lot. So this is kind of a newer thing that I'm doing, not breaking it up as much. And then you can leave it like this. You can side part it. I'm going to put it up a little bit out of my face. And yeah, that's about it. I hope that this was helpful and you were able to do this hairstyle. And like and subscribe below for more.